Good morning, welcome to a morning review. This is Kim speaking on Wednesday, the 10th of May. Looking at the euro dollar first, and well, from a daily perspective here, we've now put a pivot swing in, a bearish pivot swing. Break of the lows here really just connects and gets the pivot swing working effectively. Still in a short position personally here, looking at the really monthly pivot, maybe even back down to that 50 MA in the gap close here, the regression average there as well seems to all be sitting around pretty much together there, so just watching out to see if we pull back to that sort of area. Now coming down the time frames here, for well, there's not a lot to mention on the 4-hourly here. Just looking, we're just sort of running in back into the 4-hourly 8. There's not much else there. Looking from the shorter time frame here though, and looking at the daily pivots, well, we've already caught the daily pivots here. We're just sitting around that 21 moving average at the moment, 21 movings average. If we start selling off, well, the S1 would be a logical target, and well, as I said, we are in range of the monthly pivot here. It's not that far below us. If we see a break of the upside, well, we have got potential resistance running into the R1 area with the 50 and 200 above us there, so I would watch for that. If it does, as I say, it starts breaking on the upper side. At the moment though, it has been putting lower highs in, lower lows, and does look reasonably in a reasonable downward trend. Okay, cable. So looking at the dailies here, cables much more robust than the euro, and showing this again this morning. It's pushed back up yesterday, but that's sort of doji in, and he's looking far more positive. He's just running into those prior highs there. It's not really sold off in the same way at all as the euro has, and well, we've had a spike this morning in this last hour or so. So where from here, well, it has double topped or triple topped there, should I say, in that region. Whether it will sell off some more, it's got an untouched daily pivot, so there is the possibility of it rolling back towards that. News-wise today, got nothing which should affect it. In fact, the only speaker we got out today is Draghi at 1 o'clock addressing due to speak on the impact of monetary policy at the Dutch House of Representatives in the Netherlands. So could be a bit of volatility when he speaks about 1-ish, but aside there's very little in the way of fundamental data or news to come out. But as I said, at the moment that's spiked up, triple topped. Well, we'll see how it reacts to that. Okay, that's cable, dollar yen. Dollar yen carried on yesterday, pushing up into its monthly R2 now. Had a decent push up, a very small retrace on Friday, and we again, sorry, Monday rather, when we pushing up again this morning as I record this video. Now we've already hit the daily pivot. Now if we see a continuation of this move after 8 o'clock, well, I would expect that the top's targeted and then that S1 sort of zone. Aussie dollar, again, continuing to the downside. It's to me, well, fundamentally it's weak, and we're seeing that shown on the technical basis as well. Consolidating at the moment on this 4-hourly basis. We've run through. Didn't look so consolidated on the hourly. Actually, it's just run into the hourly 50 there, putting in a pivot swing at the moment, a bearish pivot swing. If it breaks, continues breaks that 21. Well, let's look for yesterday's lows, and maybe even right down to the sort of S2 area there on the monthly, and the S1 pivot for the daily. So some targets to the downside if it starts rolling over and continues to roll over. And finally, the Canadian dollar. In fact, let's just have a look at oil first. Oil's sat there pretty sound now, around that sort of $46 a barrel. Canadian dollar probably not a great surprise. We had a bullish Harami yesterday, a bit of continuation. And, sorry, the day before yesterday it pushed in, finished up a bullish Harami, and we're seeing this sort of continuation yesterday. And well, that looks like it could continue to push to the upside there. Quite a small ranging day yesterday, never really pushed up to the prior highs. Well, today could be the day. Having a bit of a surge as I speak at the moment. So, well, we could, as I say, that looks. I mean, it's very difficult to trade as in its chop zone, but it did run up to yesterday's R1 I mentioned after breaking out. But we could. I'm just wary that it just pulls back after an early 7 o'clock move here. May just pull back and chop around a little bit, just as it did yesterday, and then eventually go. But however, a buy and retrace could be an option. It has put higher lows in there technically and higher highs, so technically it is still pushing into that range. And coming back to the daily, it's well, as I say, it isn't a bullish sort of pattern. Okay, that's pretty much it for me. As I say, news-wise, there's just 1 o'clock. We've got Draghi speaking, and then very just crude oil inventories, which could, of course, affect the Canadian dollar at 3.30. Have a great day. Bye for now.